Hey everybody, so we are about to get right into it. So the first thing that I'm making is my greens, and right now I am just taking the stem away from the leaf, as you can see here, and then I gotta make sure my greens is clean, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt in there. That takes out of all the impurities. If there's any bugs in the greens, this will get it out. And don't mind my ashy elbows, okay y'all? So once my greens are clean, I just like to stack them on top of each other, roll them up, and then I just chop them. I kind of like my greens a little thin, so this is what I do. Then I'm going to chop up some onion, add that into my little stock pot here with a little bit of avocado oil, and saute those onions. And then I'm going to add my water, fill it up. I got me a turkey wing I'm about to throw in there. So once my greens have kind of cooked a little bit, I like to go ahead and season them up. So I'm just using some Lowry's, some garlic powder, onion powder, and some Trader Joe's vegan chicken seasoning. It gives it so much flavor. Y'all, that turkey wing was so big I could barely stir. As my greens are cooking, I'll move on to making my cornbread. Either you can use this just as cornbread, or I'm actually going to use it in the end for my dressing. So I have milk, butter, and I'm just going to stir that in. Once I have stirred it all together, then I'm just going to put it in a non-stick dish. I also spread a little bit more avocado oil just to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. And then I will cook that in the oven for about 25 minutes on 375. So next is my macaroni and cheese. I'm using butternut squash and white potato that I've already cut and peeled, and I'm just going to bring it to a boil until they get soft. Once it's soft, in another pan I'm going to put butter. This is vegan soy-free butter that's been melted, and then I have mashed that mixture of butternut squash and potato that I'm going to now add to the pan. Then I'm going to take a cashew unsweetened yogurt, put that in there, stir it up, and then I'm going to add in the Daiya cheddar shred and the Daiya mozzarella shred because I'm making a cheese mixture. Then I'm adding in nutritional yeast, stir that up. And then the last thing that I'm going to add is going to be the Follow Your Heart Parmesan shreds. I am going to go ahead and season it up with some Lowry's and some black pepper. While I'm doing that, my sister went ahead and added the macaroni into the bowl or into the pan so that it can boil. And then I'm going to add a little bit of milk into the cheese sauce just to make sure that it's not too thick. Oh, and look at them greens, y'all. So once that's done, I'm going to put my cooked macaroni noodles into a pan as well as the cheese sauce and stir that all together. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of the mozzarella because I did run out of the cheddar, otherwise I would have put that on top as well, and some more of the Parmesan just for a little more cheese kick. So I'll cover that and bake it on 350 for about 30 minutes. Next, I'm going to show y'all the easiest, and I mean the easiest way to make candied yams. This is like a favorite in my house, so I cut and clean some yams. I'm just adding a little bit of white sugar, some brown sugar, and then I'm going to add in some vanilla. While I'm waiting, make sure y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe to my channel, okay? A little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, so next all you have to do is just add a little bit of water just to the outside, not much at all, And then I'm just going to, oh, I forgot. I got to add my butter to the top. This again is a vegan, dairy-free, soy-free butter by Earth Balance that I'm just adding to the very top. And then I'm going to cover it, bake it on 350 until it's desired softness, which is about an hour, hour and a half. So now I have my cornbread, which I have crumbled up into tiny little pieces, as you can see. And then I'm going to add into it some sauteed vegetables, onions, celery, green peppers, yellow peppers. I love all of this in my dressing, okay? So then I have some homemade dairy-free cream of chicken soup that I made. I'm putting in some sage, some Lowry's, some poultry seasoning, some onion powder and garlic powder. Baby, this is all you need to make you a good dressing. And some thyme. Look, can't forget the thyme. Stirring that up, y'all. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of chicken broth in here as well. So right here, I'm just adding a little bit more sage, a little bit more chicken broth as I see that it needs. And then I'm just going to put it into my non-stick dish. I know dressing is a very, very personal thing to a lot of people. So we got to make it how we want, okay? So I'm just putting in my non-stick dish. I'm going to cover it on 350 for about an hour. And as you can see here, I have a beautiful spread of all of my favorite dishes. My macaroni and cheese, my greens, there's some corn there, cabbage. My yams are over there on the side, the mashed potatoes. I know I didn't go over all of this stuff, but y'all, it is so much on Thanksgiving, y'all know. So I hope that you and your family have a blessed, a wonderful holiday and a great Thanksgiving. And y'all stay safe and healthy. Bye.